Anybody excited
John,
for
what are
Wild Card Weekend today?
yeah, Wild Card Weekend. Big Wild Card Weekend.
Oh,
A little bit.
anyway, what have you guys been up to these days?
Same old, same old. How about you?
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Hope you guys had a good holiday, though.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
One of the two of you is a world traveler, and we're going to get to that after the theme.
And it's not me.
It's the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
What's up?
Hello.
It's John and Anuj, and I was hinting at the fact that he was abroad.
Who's abroad?
What'd you just call me?
Who is out of the country, Steelix?
You know what? I retract everything. I will not admit I was wrong, but I will. Anuj said he was out of town. I read that as out of the country.
Yeah, no, I was in Houston during the holidays. Now I'm back.
Kind of out of the country. Texas wants to leave the States, so.
Well, they haven't done it yet.
That's kind of. And John, you sound like you're sick. What's going on?
Oh, just a little stuff's up.
So you sounded like you're sick too, Steelix.
I was gonna say I had a cough this morning that has just reappeared. It was fine for a while, but
You ever get that weird feeling when you swallow and it makes your whole face start sweating, like a sore throat, sort of, I guess?
Really?
I have that before I'm like a cold is coming on or something. I can tell it's like, oh shit, next few days I'm gonna be not enjoying this.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna have a long one this time though.
It's not COVID, is it?
Nah. Just stuffy nose. I'm not even coughing or anything.
Do you pick anything up during the holidays?
Asymptomatic character. You never know. Huh?
You pick something up during the holidays?
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, no, like, colds over the holidays always suck, especially, like, right around New Year's.
Yeah, you spread it to your whole extended family, yeah. That's the worst aspect. Getting off to a really high note here, aren't we?
Something like that.
Okay, let's change the topic. I have a question, because this has been bugging me. I got some, we'll call it takeout, from a food service establishment, okay? This was like maybe a month ago, maybe a little less than a month ago, okay? And they gave me extra sauce packets, okay? Now it's packaged.
Congratulations.
Huh?
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Well, here's the thing. It's white sauce, and again, John, it's not meant to be offensive, okay? That's what it's called on the package. It's called white sauce, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm following you.
Is it good?
Yeah,
That's pretty. It's like it's from Halal Guys. I'll just tell you the establishment. It's from Halal Guys, so it's like that white sauce that they provide. So what am I supposed to? So I have 3 extra packets, and I'm out of the food. So what am I supposed to put it on? Okay, as 2 big sauce people, what do you guys suggest I use this sauce on? And it's a good amount of.
Make a sandwich.
Okay, what kind of sandwich?
I don't know. Any kind of sandwich, sub sandwich, burger, just a regular grilled cheese.
I mean, it's probably
just don't make a jam sandwich and put that stuff on it, because assuming that it's like. Not, I mean, I don't think, it's white sauce, right? So it's probably, I don't want to say.
Yeah, like what's in this?
What does it taste like?
I've heard of some different, what does it taste like?
Eat almost, but not. I don't want to describe it incorrectly.
Is it more like cheesy, or is it like more like mayo,
like queso,
or horseradish, or?
So, like the first ingredient is like soybean oil, so.
Okay, so.
So it's more closer to mayo than like a.
Yeah, probably.
So I use it as a sandwich topping.
Yeah, make a sandwich with it.
But
Maybe
then
cold cuts, yeah.
so you guys know those like little ketchup packages that you get at whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just for size reference, okay? That is
Or
not
like
what
the
this is.
sauce packets at Taco Bell.
Yeah, but the size difference is this package of white sauce. It's probably like 5 or 6 of those in one package. So it's a lot of
Really?
sauce. Yeah, these are big. These are big.
Is that what you're calling it? Yeah, is that what you're calling it, a package instead of a packet? I just envision you getting a package shipped to you of white sauce. And you're opening it up and trying to figure out shit to use it on. Package.
But that's that big. But they're like, again, they're like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
get you. It's big. Yeah.
It's not like a little small one. So it's not like I could just put a little bit on a sandwich and call it a day. Because then, then I have the rest of it.
You could probably do a full sub or something. I don't know. Pull up a roll and then get some cold cuts, whatever.
But then I have to eat the whole thing because you're not going to put it back in the fridge. Now you're talking about soggy. So
you gotta just starve yourself the first part of the day and then eat the whole thing for dinner. And put some other stuff on there. Hey, it's a legit strategy. That's what I'll do going to Waffle House. I would just starve myself and then get a giant All-Star. It's convenient. I'm min-maxing it.
I haven't been to Waffle House in a minute. But yeah, no, make a sandwich. Make yourself something. I wonder if it would go well with like Italian food.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, those cold cuts, like whatever, prosciutto or something.
Ooh.
And then maybe
or
some
like garlic
cheese,
bread, right?
provolone on there, and then mix it with that sauce. I bet that'll be good.
Now, the obvious answer was that I needed to basically replicate what I got from takeout at home.
Well, that's true. Yeah. So what did you get again?
Which is basically like, like a rice bowl with other vegetables and then meats or whatever. So
really? Mayo on a rice bowl?
Again, it's not mayo. It's
similar, but it's most similar to mayo. Yeah.
It's more like a tzatziki.
I wonder if you make quesadillas with it.
I could, like as the cheese or
I don't know.
Yeah, almost, like the queso.
It's not
like
cheese.
You add the cheese, you add any of the other stuff, and then
really. What did you say it was? Did you say it was like what'd you say tzatziki? Is that like a aioli kind of thing, like garlicky?
It's a Mediterranean sauce, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting mixed up here.
I thought that was that yogurt stuff.
Again, it's in the same ballpark. I'm not saying that's what it is. If you Google white sauce, I bet you could.
Yeah, or I can chat GPT it.
Do it! I dare you.
What do you mean, dare me? Hey, I'm paying for it. I'm paying for the.
Where did you say you got it from?
It's from the Halal guys, and that's the name.
Okay.
Now, the problem is
how to make New York City's famous halal white sauce.
That's probably closer to what it is because I googled it and I'm getting.
It's not yogurt sauce. It's not tahini. It's so much more. Whatever that means.
Yeah, maybe closer to like a tahini than a tzatziki. I don't know. It's because it's not really yogurt based. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably
where does it?
The point is, like, really, you'll use it with like shaved meat.
It's tangy like yogurt sauce, garlicky like a good tahini, but with a luscious creaminess that's all its own. And it's so umami packed that you don't just want a dab on your platter. You want a frenetic pattern to crisscross it through the space. So much that you can barely see the meal underneath. Well, to be fair, this is probably a food critic site that I'm reading this off of. So.
Okay, well, I guess I'll figure it out. I've come to the conclusion that I have not gotten anything.
Hey, it was worth a shot, but yeah.
The sauce could be used as a condiment for any grilled or roasted meats, or even as a spread in wraps or sandwiches. The creamy texture and likely tangy flavor would complement a variety of dishes, especially those needing a bit of extra moisture or a flavor boost.
There you go. Make yourself a sandwich.
All right. Sounds like I got to make a sandwich. I wonder if they put it. Well, Yeah. Right. I wonder how long it lasts because it's still in the packaging, so I assume it's going to last a while.
When did you open it?
No, it's not open. It's in the
He didn't
pre-pack.
open it. Yeah.
You know, like
When did you get it?
ketchup package. Probably a month ago.
I think that's the more compelling question. When did you get this thing?
I got it about a month ago. It was in December, sometime in December. So,
Oh, okay, that thing probably went bad.
No, it's in the pre-packaged.
I mean, they have preservatives in there, and he hasn't opened it yet.
Right.
They probably leave those sitting around all the time in the restaurants, trying to find a dish to give someone with. Just sitting in storage in the back. I bet you'll be fine, Daniel. You won't get sick. I hope.
Until September. No.
Well, you're a doctor, aren't you, John?
It's John,
No, trying to become one.
Yeah, you're in med school.
I'm not a
Right,
food scientist, though.
Can you trust a doctor that gets sick?
Ooh.
Not really. Not really.
Yeah.
Maybe I
They're
should
kind
stop
of
trusting.
scared of apples or something.
Good thing I'm not a doctor.
Well, anything else? Anuj, you had something to share. Did you want to share it now?
Oh yeah, put it in the chat. The
Okay,
mixtape's done.
The audience doesn't see the chat. What would you like to share?
That's it, pretty much. I mean, mixtape's done. Looking forward to another season of football. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so give them, if you're a first time listener like John here, what are you talking about? This is a mixtape. When do you make these? Why do you make them? What's going on with those?
Oh, they're fun to make, number one. But what this was is basically one track for every opponent we faced. Because why not? So basically, like, I had a preseason track, and then I made a track for every opponent. Started with I didn't do one for the bowl game this year.
You didn't. Why didn't you make one?
Listen to it. This is some hot fire.
You were too busy out of the country to make the mixtape for the bowl game, or?
Well, also, like, I was in Texas. I didn't have access to my recording equipment. Unless you count my earbuds as recording equipment, which I don't.
Sure it is. It records. It's equipment.
To be fair, I have used them before for recording shit. But yeah, I didn't do one for the bowl game this year. That, and also, like, I didn't write anything. So that's what that is. But yeah, no, it's done. We had a good season, and I don't know if I want to do this again because these are kind of hard to write.
Too much work, yeah.
Listen, these are hard to write.
Been doing them for a few years now, though.
Doing them for 2 years.
Oh, see, yeah, I feel like it's been longer. Are you sure?
Yeah, I only did it twice. I've only done this twice. The last year Collins, and then the first year Key.
That's right. I guess it only has been 2 years. Huh. And it's too much for you. Maybe you need like a writing partner.
I could use a buddy.
Get a ghostwriter.
Nah. I don't need a ghostwriter. I just need somebody to brainstorm with.
So what's the hardest part? Is it coming up with the song elements or the football related content? Like what are you saying is the challenging part here?
Probably the history. Like, doing my homework and, like, not trying to be repetitive. I mean, especially from year to year because, like, we have opponents that we face every year. Although, now that's out the window. Thanks a lot.
Well, now it's kind of out the window. Now we have opponents we face every year, but it's different.
We don't have any permanent rivals except for Georgia. Stupid.
Yeah. John, any thoughts about scheduling?
Scheduling? what?
Just in general.
He's probably praying he doesn't get called into Jeopardy a billion times when he becomes a resident.
Maybe. I know this one doctor talked about getting sued. He said it was kind of unpreventable, but her husband, after she died, her husband was had been a prosecutor for medical malpractice. So he sued this doctor, and then 2 weeks later, the guy died.
What?
Yeah. Makes it seem like the doctor disappeared that person or something. No lawsuit for him, though, huh?
I don't want to think about it. Oh,
Pretty
God.
lucky. So what are your thoughts on scheduling, Daniel?
I have no thoughts on scheduling. Sorry, something's happening. Because yesterday I was a little fatigued, and today I got this weird tickle. It's like my body is trying to be sick, but it's not letting it.
Don't get the strep.
It's teasing you.
Yeah, it's a little teased. Like, I'm not fatigued anymore. And it wasn't too bad of fatigue. It was a little. It was enough where I was thinking about it, you know. And then today I woke up with a little tickle in the throat, and then it went away, and now it's kind of back, but not really. It's a lot of teasing that my body's doing right now. So
It's like you don't know if you want to be sick or not. Okay.
But I mean, yeah, tomorrow we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get like a tiny headache tomorrow,
Nah.
and then it'll go away. It's like, come on, just make a decision or not. You know, am I gonna get sick or not? Usually it's a little more decisive, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Or some hot salt water or something.
Oh yeah, or just like dunk. It's like just like put your head over a thing of boiling water. That usually
Boiling?
helps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I thought you were gonna say drink boiling water.
Nah.
Or
And I'm pretty sure that would kill you.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure. Would it?
Well, it'll probably burn the hell out of you depending on how much you drink.
That's what I thought.
Kill you. All right, I have to talk. This is the elephant in the room, okay? Anuj has his camera on, and in the background on his TV, there's a silhouette or something of a woman.
I'm watching NCIS.
Okay, and you have it paused.
Yeah. I had to go shopping. I was like in the middle of the episode, and I was like, I'm just gonna let it pause, and then I'm gonna pick it up when I get back. And then, of course, I still got food to make, and I've got football to watch. I say that like I have a stake in any of the games that are going on.
You're looking at head coaches. You don't know. Or head coach candidates, I should say.
Oh, yeah. What the hell are we going to do about Arthur Smith's replacement? Now, there's a question for you.
Let me put out a candidate, and I know it's a bit out there, okay?
Okay.
What do you think about John Roberts?
I've got a better idea. Chase Foster.
Oh, okay. Well,
Candidate for what?
To be the head coach. Nah, I was like joking with him, like, oh, we should just do it. We should like be joint head coach.
Now, when is that?
Or he could hire me as a coordinator.
Okay. You need clear vision.
We just need somebody to run the defense.
You got Ryan, what's his name?
Nielsen, yeah. No, Ryan Nielsen did good.
Yeah. Okay, well. Anything else you guys have going on? You needed to get off your chest?
Nah.
How about you?
No, I brought you guys on because you had great thoughts, you know?
Now go make that sandwich of yours. You'll probably like it.
I know. I gotta make a sandwich.
You should put that in the podcast. Like you should do one of those video podcasts where people can watch it on YouTube. They can watch you
She's like, oh hey, this is the Experience Podcast, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a sandwich with white sauce.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh my god. That's brilliant.
Turn your video on. Record yourself doing it.
I can't imagine the thing. It's like, do you need to be taught how to do this? You kind of just throw it all together. I don't know that there's a market for information-based shows like making a sandwich.
Obviously, you've never watched 30-minute meals.
You're correct. I have not watched 30-minute meals.
Obviously.
30-minute meals with Rachel Ray, where she basically teaches you how to make food in less than 30 minutes.
Okay, but is she making sandwiches? Like, what is she making?
In a minute. But I can tell you it's a little more complex than a sandwich.
That's what I was getting at. I mean,
a sandwich with white sauce.
That's more complex than a sandwich.
More complex, right?
What'd you say?
Slightly more complex.
I don't have any of the ingredients. I guess I get that, but I don't have the meats or anything else to put on the sandwich. Like, what else is going on? Okay, I can put a meat of my choosing. Do I put any vegetables as well?
Of course.
I would just say, dude, if you're doing cold cuts, and just put some provolone or some kind of mild cheese on there. If they have like a smoked cheese too, that stuff can be good. Really good.
So just a smoked cheese, and that's it?
I don't know. Well, it doesn't have to be smoked. A lot of people do just provolone.
No, it has to be smoked?
Nah, it doesn't have to be. I just like that, though. If you get some really strong meats with it, like, what was that? Capicola, however you say it. I don't know. I'm so used to going to Publix. They have an awesome cold cuts section. Where do you go to, Daniel? Do y'all have some different chain up there, like Wegmans or whatever?
Wait, where are you, Daniel?
I moved somewhere else. I can't say because it's too close to Anuj, and then you're going to want to hang out. And
of course, duh.
I'm in Maryland.
It's around Baltimore?
More like a Bethesda area. Actually, yeah.
Oh, so you're closer to me than I thought. Yeah, that's like Baltimore-ish, but like probably closer to DC than it is to Baltimore.
Outside DC, it's like I'm in like I can't. John's trying to give away my location here, but I'm outside the metro map. I guess that's what I'm getting at, but not that far from it.
No, the red line has a stop, I think, in Bethesda.
No, not in Bethesda. I'm near Bethesda. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's not giving any more info than that.
It doesn't.
He's not telling you the street.
Oh wait, yeah.
I'm giving.
Yeah, so you're probably on what will become the purple line.
Are they making a new line?
Yep.
Because the red line, I think, goes right through these. So like that would be relatively easy to. I don't know where the purple line. It is. It is a little. I was looking at the maps. I haven't gone into DC yet. I was looking at the maps, and I was like, I can really only take one train in. Like you can't. It's not like you have options. I have to take one. It's kind of like Atlanta, where if you're on the periphery of the city, you have one option, and you have to basically go into the middle of the. Like you have to go like halfway.
You have to go to Chamblee or North Springs.
Well, what I'm getting at is you have to go all the way through just to switch to another train. Like if you want to go. If you live like near the airport, you got to go all the way up until you get to 4 points or whatever. Is that what's called? 5 points? 5 points. Yeah, 5 points if you want to go west or east or something. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Or it's like
the circular based, or I guess radially based transportation hubs are like that, where it's a little complicated. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's actually simple.
I was going to say underdeveloped.
Maybe underdeveloped. It's different than like other cities that are not as radially based, but it's probably more efficient too. Like again, and it's more efficient for the user. I know I have to go on the red line if I want to go into DC. I don't have any other option. If I want to go somewhere once I get to DC, I know I have to take it probably like 40 minutes in, and then I have options.
Yeah.
To go.
I guess if you want to get in, you could probably like stop at Medical Center in Bethesda, take the red line into Metro Center, and you'd be there.
That's what I mean. I take the red line, and again, I won't reveal. I'm not in Bethesda. I work.
You're just very close.
And I live near Bethesda, but it's not where I am. It's just it's the biggest city of the few cities that I live near, so that's why I said it, because it was recognized as a point out. Because you're on the Virginia side, aren't you? So
Yeah, so I'm about maybe like 10 minutes from Vienna. And
that's like not even close. I mean,
I live in Centerville. It's like 10 minutes from Vienna, and then I just take the Orange Line all the way in.
What's your address?
I ain't giving you that. Excuse me.
For the listeners, you have. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. If I want to go to Virginia, I have to basically go onto the Beltway. So can't go straight over. If you want to go southwest, you have to basically go all the way on the Beltway, go around it, and then go. You can't. There's no other.
Yeah, the fastest way is I think 490 is probably the fastest way is 495 to 66.
So, like the way DC and a lot of cities are built like this is this is road podcasting, by the way.
Aren't you a civil engineer?
No.
Wait, no, John Dustus Aerospace, isn't he?
No, he's
Or are you civil?
pre-med.
He's not very civil. No, Daniel is not very civil.
You're in med school.
I'm not very civil. Yeah. Anyway, so there's one. I know nothing about this. That's all premises. But anyway, there's one loop of a highway loop that goes around the city, which a lot of cities are designed like that. But it's basically to prevent large traffic going through the middle of the city, which makes sense. But if you live outside the city and you want to go south, or like let's say you live due north of the city and you want to go due south of the city, right? You actually have to go all the way around that loop to get to where you want to go. You can't just go straight. You can't make a straight line wherever you want to drive. Is all I'm getting at. There's no second loop or anything. You have to go on this one loop to get wherever you need to go to, even if you want to go around.
I don't think Philadelphia has what you would call a beltway.
It does not. I think 95 goes right through it, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, or at least by it.
New York City is kind of its own animal, obviously.
Yeah.
Los Angeles is 15 highways that go through it, so that's also kind of different. But Atlanta is very similar to DC, and then it has,
Richmond, DC, Baltimore, Raleigh, Charlotte, fucking Greenville. Nashville even has a belt. Nashville doesn't have a real belt, right?
You'll see a lot of cities that go like this, which makes sense. It probably is for traffic reasons. And again, I'm not a civil engineer, even though Anuj thinks I am. So I can't give you too much technical information on this. But it's more of a nuisance for specific people doing specific things. That's
I guess so, yeah.
So, for instance, if I wanted to go to Anuj's address, which he's going to announce right after I finish speaking.
Yeah, he'll put it in the chat, and we can make that the title of the episode.
Yeah,
there are going to be hundreds of people swarming his address after that.
Like the straight line.
225 North Avenue Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia 3032 something. Shit.
Okay.
I forgot.
Can you read that a little bit slower for our listeners?
We'll make it slow down. The straight line distance between us is probably 15 miles, but it probably would take an hour, just because I'm driving.
Nah, for real though.
Maybe even less than 15 miles. It might be 10 miles, but that's still an hour. and not just for traffic reasons, but again, just the way the roads are designed. So, I guess what I'm getting at is people can bike. So.
Maybe we should have a real civil engineer on the podcast.
We'll have a real civil engineer on the podcast. Maybe we'll bring in Alex or someone.
Who?
Alex Bohr.
Alex who?
Alex Bohr, the civil engineer.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We've had a few civil engineers on. We had Mary, who I don't think you guys know.
No.
She's been on, so. Okay, well, we can end it there. We've done road talk. We did
We did food talk.
Yeah, we're going to do a
We did
sandwich.
doxing talk.
Yep. Well, again, the address, he'll tell us afterward, and we can make that the title.
Yeah.
Have office hours, Anuj, like for when people can stop by, or like how does that work?
24/7.
No.
I'll volunteer and pour it 24/7, anytime you want.
Okay.
Drive on down.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you both for coming on. And again, if you want Anuj's autograph, you can check the address. John, would you like to reveal your address as well? Just in case
No thanks. No thanks. No.
Oh, okay. Well, we respect your privacy.
Yeah, thank you.